Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Gains HD. I'm Liam, here with your daily deep dive into everything XRP and the latest in the crypto world. Today, we've got some major updates on XRP that could set the tone for the rest of 2025 and beyond, so let's jump right in. First up, the big headline. The long-running legal battle between Ripple and the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, or SEC, has finally come to a close. After years of back and forth, the SEC officially withdrew its final appeal in March 2025, effectively ending the lawsuit over whether XRP should be classified as a security. This withdrawal marks a huge milestone for Ripple and the XRP community, removing one of the biggest regulatory overhangs hanging over the token. Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse highlighted that Q1 of 2025 was incredible for Ripple, not just because the SEC case wound down, but also thanks to Ripple acquiring the institutional crypto firm Hidden Road and growing global institutional interest in XRP-based exchange-traded products, or ETPs. With the legal uncertainty behind it, Ripple is now focused on expanding transparency and building trust with investors. Interestingly, Garlinghouse announced Ripple will discontinue its quarterly XRP markets report after Q2 2025, aiming instead to evolve the report into something less vulnerable to regulatory misinterpretation, as the SEC had previously used these disclosures against Ripple in court. Now, what does this mean for XRP's price and future growth? After the SEC lawsuit ended, XRP experienced a sharp rally in early 2025, jumping about 50% and briefly reaching $3.40, a price level not seen since early 2018. This surge notably outpaced Bitcoin and Ethereum during the same period, as many major altcoins struggled or declined. Despite some pullback in recent weeks, XRP still boasts a strong year-over-year gain of around 295% compared to Bitcoin's 47.2% and Ethereum's decline of about 43% over the same time frame. XRP's trading volume also surged, peaking above 16 billion in daily volume during February 2025, and maintaining a robust average daily volume of 3.2 billion throughout Q1. These figures suggest strong market interest and liquidity. However, it's worth noting that on-chain activity on the XRP ledger has seen a contraction, with a 37% drop in transactions and a 40% decline in new wallet creations compared to Q4 2024. This signals some cautious behavior from everyday users or smaller investors, even as institutional appetite grows. Looking at upcoming factors that could influence XRP's trajectory, it's important to mention Ripple's recent unlocking of 1 billion XRP tokens from escrow. Normally, increasing supply might put downward pressure on price, but Ripple appears prepared to use these tokens strategically, potentially to fund acquisitions such as the rumored bid for the crypto firm Circle. If that happens, it could inject serious utility and revenue into the XRP ecosystem, which would be a bullish sign for XRP's long-term valuation. From a price prediction standpoint, analysts are quite optimistic. Fibonacci and Elliott Wave technical analysis suggests that XRP could hit $15 by May 2025, supported by crypto whales making bold moves in May. Some institutional models are even more bullish, projecting XRP's price could reach as high as $30 in an optimistic, utility-driven scenario. Conservative forecasts still place XRP's potential around $6.37 by the end of 2025, making current prices around $2.20 a compelling entry point for investors. However, markets remain volatile. XRP did see a recent 1.27% dip on May 5th, slightly underperforming the broader crypto market, which saw modest gains that day. This reminds us that despite strong fundamentals and bright legal clarity, short-term price swings are still part of the equation. To sum it up, XRP's regulatory roadblock with the SEC is behind it. Ripple is doubling down on transparency with evolved reporting. Institutional interest is booming, and there's potential game-changing moves in the pipeline, like the Circle acquisition. The technical and fundamental outlook for XRP is strong, and for investors looking at where to allocate funds in 2025, XRP remains a top contender. That's all for today's XRP update on Crypto Gains HD. If you found this video helpful, Please smash that like button, share it with fellow crypto enthusiasts, and don't forget to subscribe for all the latest XRP and cryptocurrency news. Hit the notification bell so you never miss an upload. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.